Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine. I'm here with Tommy Thompson, a regular on, he's practically an anchor on Insider Travel Report. He is the CEO of St. Kitts, and he gave a presentation where we learned what's going on in the year that was and the year that's coming. So stay tuned here on Insider Travel Report. First question, always, arrivals. How are you doing over last year now?
Well, we're definitely up over last year. We're probably up about 16% over 2023 and about 6% down from 2019, which is the year that we benchmark. And I think one of the benefits of us getting the increase in visitors is the fact that we've got additional airlift coming into St. Kitts. In November, we started with JetBlue. We had the inaugural flight of JetBlue. So they do 3 times weekly out of JFK into St. Kitts, and that's year-round. And this is actually the first time we've had year-round service from JFK into St. Kitts. In addition to that, usually the legacy carriers like American out of JFK and United out of Newark, they stop in April, but this year they're going through until August. So we're very delighted about that. And in addition to that, we have got American from Charlotte and also Delta from Atlanta. So Miami, that is very, very necessary for us. We've got daily flights with American. They've upgraded it to the A321 aircraft for the summer. But in December, they are going to be giving us twice daily service. So that's not all. In December, Delta will also be coming out of JFK with a weekly service, and that will be going through until March. So lots of new airlift coming into the destination.
So I'm expecting that to allow us to, when you talk to us next, yeah, we went up another increase.
Yeah, let's hope so.
All right, so now let's talk about the new hotels, starting with Hotel Indigo.
Right, so Hotel Indigo, they broke ground earlier this year. So it's going to be a 42 luxury suite hotel. So it'll probably be about another 2 years or so before it's up and running. So it's, like I said, 42 luxury suites. They're also going to have conference facilities. They're going to have a number of restaurants and bars and a bowling alley.
Right. We were talking about, is bowling big on the islands, and maybe now it can start to become.
I think now it will become big. Yeah.
You have existing hotels. Let's remind us who they are.
We do. So we've got from the Luxury Park Hyatt Hotel. We've also got the Royal St. Kitts, the St. Kitts Marriott Hotel, Koi. We've got Timothy Beach. We've got Sunset Villas. So quite a number of hotels.
And then there's a real special one, Sunset Reef.
Yes, we do have Sunset Reef. That's 7 luxury suites hotel. And one of the great things about this place, right, besides the food, they got a view that's outstanding. The sunset there is just absolutely amazing. So that's the name.
Things to do, lots to do, but specifically, let's talk about the Rum Master program.
Yeah, so that's become really, really popular. It's a 2-part to it. It's theoretical and it's practical. So the theory part is at Old Road Rum Binfield Estate, where Jack Widdowson takes you through the history of rum in St. Kitts. Then you go to Spice Mill, where Roger Brisbane takes you to the practical side of it, where you actually make your own blend. And then you get it to label it, and then you get your certificate. I'm a Kittian Rum Master. Hit and miss by some of the persons, like mine was dreadful. But, I'm sure others.
But you can go back and practice.
Oh, definitely.
When you get it right, I want to try that.
All right, my pleasure to do it for you.
So you are linking tourism to agriculture, and the great quote I have here is soil to pot to soul. Right. Can you explain?
So there's a new initiative at Lyamega Natural Farms. And at Lyamega Natural Farms, you go up in an old army truck that takes you up into the mountains. And when you get there, this is where you find that everything is just so organic, so natural. So all the food that you're eating comes from the farm. So that way, exactly, the soil, the pot, the soul. And, they cook the food in the Rastafarian Yaba pot. Great taste, and they're also very sustainable because they don't use plates. Everything you eat, the plate is a banana leaf.
So. Banana leaf, and you don't have to put it in the dishwasher, so no waste of water either.
And there you go.
Your linking tourism to agriculture has a financial benefit.
Right. The great thing about it is it reduces the leakage of foreign exchange out of the country. So the more you're able to link agriculture and souvenirs to local production, then that makes sure that you're keeping more of the money in the country. And that's really important for the government in terms of building roads, building hospitals, building schools, paying me.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right, but anyway, so now let's talk about the Summer of Fun. There were a lot of events that are noteworthy, starting with the Music Fest.
Yeah, so even before Music Fest, we had the Nevis to St. Kitts cross-channel swim. So it was nearly 300 participants that we had in that. So we had people as far away from Australia in it. And so there's also the youngest was like 10 years old who did that 2.5 mile swim. Yeah, so that's a really great event. It's a new company that's taken over it, Swim Track out of the UK. So they were really pleased with it because they had over 50 additional persons, but they cut it off at 300 just to make sure it's new and see how it goes.
So this is an annual event?
It's an annual thing, and they were so pleased with it, they're sure we can do much more next year. So then now we move into the Summer of Fun, where we kick off with the St. Kitts Music Festival, and that's the 27th to the 29th of June. Some really good acts. We've got Mary J. Blige, we've got small acts, a local Petition Band, we've got Freddie Jackson, we've got Third World, and for somebody of my generation, we love some Third World. Yeah.
And then let's move on. As they're getting more and more ripe, you're going to have a mango festival.
Yes, Sister Island Nevis has their mango festival. They have 44 varieties of mango. So all the dishes during Mango Festival have to have mango included in it some way. That is then followed by the St. Kitts and Nevis Restaurant Festival. And this year, the ingredient is papaya. So every dish has to have papaya in it. So that should be really interesting. And then, of course, we've got the Nevis Culturama. This is their 50th anniversary, and it's their version of Carnival. So it's going to be one big party. They've already started, getting the costumes. You're able to buy your costumes, and they're also looking at the Carnival Queen and also the King of the Carnival. So all that's already in progress.
Is that different than the Carnival the last 2 years?
Well, ours in St. Kitts is a bigger version, yeah. So that way you have, you said, we're the only carnival in the world that goes over 2 years.
How do you do that?
Well, you start the 15th of December and you go to the 2nd of January. So there you go, a 2-year carnival.
That's great. And then let's not forget that you have cricket.
Yeah, so we end the Summer of Fun with cricket. So the end of August, like the 8th of September, we have CPR cricket. And of course, cricket is really big in the Caribbean and also in St. Kitts. And so that's another big party. And so these regional events, that brings in a lot of our visitors from the sister Caribbean islands. A lot of that is event driven. So that's going to be a really big draw for us this year.
So we go out to 126,000 travel advisors, and so what deals do you have for their guests right now? And then let's talk about promotions for them.
Okay, so in the summer and in the winter, we always have specials for your clients. So you pay for 5 nights, you get 7 nights. Some hotels give you free breakfast, they give you a resort credit, they give you a casino credit. But for our travel advisors, we're going to be very shortly rolling out a new and improved training program. But at the same time, you can log on to visitstkitts.com, go down to the travel agent drop-down box, and then you can start logging your bookings, and you get a $150 bonus reward. That once your client has traveled.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you for talking to us.
My pleasure. You've always been really good to us. I appreciate it.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.